This is week 6, where we will be covering Chapter 6, Memory. Here is your to-do list for the week. Your learning objectives are here, along with a podcast that you can listen to where I go over each of these objectives. You have your slides for memory, and I just want to mention that these slides are meant to complement your reading of Chapter 6. You don't want to be relying solely on these lecture slides as your only input. You guys have a test coming up, and you want to make sure that you're using these to enhance your understanding of the chapter. But you need to be responsible for being able to understand and identify all the concepts and elements embedded in these objectives for the chapter. To help you out a little bit, there are a couple videos that I've posted here. These are in addition to the ones that are in your book that you come across as you're reading through Rebel. We have a video on how we make memories. So this will cover some of the different stages of memory. And then this video focuses more on what is behind remembering and forgetting. So what are the brain processes involved when we forget or when we're actively engaging in remembering, like material for a test or something like that. You want to make sure you watch these two in addition to the ones in Rebel. This week's discussion deals with the work of Elizabeth Loftus with memory reconstruction. So there's a lot of opportunity here to integrate in the chapter as well as the Hawk reading. Your original response is due by Friday. You want to wait till everyone gets their responses in Friday and then respond to 3 other people, which is due by Sunday. And the topic, as I said, is memory reconstruction. You're going to be talking a little bit about why it is unreliable. And here's where you want to use examples and concepts from the reading to help support your answers. Also, based on what you know about how memory works, how might law enforcement officials use Loftus's work to better understand eyewitness accounts and improve the process of gathering eyewitness testimony. So in the Hawk reading, Hawk goes over Loftus' work that she's been doing for decades now on just the imperfection of memory. We don't remember things accurately, and memory is fallible in that other things can get in the way of how we remember things. So how questions are asked to us could cause us to remember something incorrectly. And this has a lot to say for the way that eyewitness accounts and eyewitness testimony is given, how people are questioned at the scene of a crime or after a crime's been committed, all that gathering of eyewitness testimony. So you're going to be explaining a little bit of that there. And then, based on the evidence about reliability of repressed memories, how do you feel about people who report repressed memories of past abuse? This isn't what you think, this is based on the evidence. What does the evidence and the research show us about repressed memories? And Loftus did a lot of work here too, and it became a little bit controversial because the research that she found did not support this idea that we can repress a memory of something traumatic. And people didn't like that very much. So you want to talk a little bit about that there. So that's the topic for your discussion. Just remember to integrate in both the main chapter as well as the Hawk reading. And then you have your online quiz, quiz number 5. which covers this chapter on memory. And that wraps up your week. Make sure that if you have any questions regarding any concepts or need help, that you reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to help you.